everybody, Ryan Townsend here in Riverside, California with Cory Clair, and he's one of my favorite artists, and I thought it'd be interesting to let him share with you kind of his theories on airbrushing and walk you through a little bit about this custom 300 here, and a little bit about what he did airbrushing the side of this car here.
Basically, to start off, this is starting off with a candy base. This is pretty much an example of the monochromatic. A lot of customers, they'll bring their candies in and you want that monochromatic look, but what you do is you take that same base and just darken it up, and you go right over and you can get that kind of the under the candy look for it. Pretty much what you do is I concentrate more. Everybody knows me for textures. A lot of the students when I was teaching and still ask me, how do you get the textures? And really, the difference between your airbrush look and your natural look is paying attention to all those real subtle textures. Skin, you look at girls in magazines, they're all airbrushed out. That doesn't look more real when you're translating that into the airbrush world, because everybody has scars. Everybody has little dimples and textures in the skin. So the biggest and the best way to look more realistic, especially on portraits and stuff, is paying attention to your textures and translating them into your artwork. Here's another example. I'm working on this. This is called the Grinch bike. It's another example of using those candies. I laid the candy down first, cleared it, did the graphics along and built that underneath the clear. Cleared, wet sand, prepped it back up, and then used the same green, added black for that same monochromatic look. And when I did the image, and I came back, you can see on some of the highlights, came back with the electric eraser that Ryan's explained on an earlier video. To build in the highlights, to bring back the brightest of the brights here. Then I came back with the razor and did some more of the scratching in the hair. But this is pretty much the same technique that I use. It always comes out cleaner, and when you're using that eraser technique, you can get the bright highlights, which is another thing that you really need to concentrate on, is the contrast. When you have really light, bright highlights against some of the deeper shadows, you get that more realistic look that everybody goes for.